Hello neighbors, 안녕하세요. Now today's main ingredient is Japanese udon noodles. Those fat little slippery noodles. Usually you eat them in broth and you get like little splash marks on your t-shirt. Exactly. But I personally love stir-fried udon noodles. And there's a lot of different ways you can work with them, but today I actually been working out too much and I feel like I haven't had Korean barbecue in a long time. So let's combine the two together. Samgyeopsal stir-fried udon noodles. This is delicious. The first essential is, of course, our delicious Korean style pork belly, aka samgyeopsal. It's thinly sliced. If you don't have this, you can swap this out with more thinner cuts of shabu shabu. Each strip is around 100 grams, so I'm doing 200 grams here. One of my close friends is visiting Korea right now, and I took him to some Korean barbecue houses. And he was pretty amazed by the quality of the pork here. He's from the US, and so he's quite used to more of the beef. And I always say, if you're in Korea, you gotta go for the pork. So sometimes there's like a little knuckle here, which is of cartilage. I actually like to eat that, but most people don't. If you see like a white circle in the meat, you can just cut that out as well. We'll put this here, and then our veggies. We're gonna do 1/4 of an onion, slice it up. Any Korean barbecue, you need a few chili peppers. These are the spicy kind. If you don't have Cheongyang chili peppers, use a jalapeno, one, and slice it very thinly. 2 stalks of green onion, a few more like that. And then when you have a little bit of roots left, we'll cut this into small pieces for garnish. Then get 2 pieces of garlic, and we're gonna cut these very thin. When that samgyeopsal starts to cook and its oil gets released, I want this to flavor it. Good time to practice your knife work, thin slices like that, all right? And then what I love putting into the stir fry are some mung bean sprouts. In Korean cooking, we do make a big difference between bean sprouts. So soybean sprouts and then mung bean sprouts. Soybean sprouts, again, when they boil, they give off this, we call it birinne, but kind of this strong smell that Koreans don't like. It depends on the cooking, so you need to let it evaporate away. And it also stays much more firm when cooked. But mung bean sprouts, if you've had Vietnamese pho, you slide that right underneath and it cooks, gets soft, and just gets a nice crunch. So they pair differently with different foods. To any stir fry, that sauce is key, and I'm here to give you that golden ratio. Let's do 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. Woohoo! 1.5 tablespoons of mirin, aka mirin, aka rice wine. Then with stir fry sauces, I like to throw in, that's 2 teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce. In Korean, it's pronounced much simpler, 우스타 sauce. When I speak Korean, my voice goes up 2 octaves and I sound like 10 years younger. Like, I'll be alright, phone rings. 여보세요? Here's 2 teaspoons of oyster sauce. Gotta add some depth and flavor. Then 1 tablespoon of sugar. And then this is optional, but I'm using some ginger. About 1/2 teaspoon. To be honest, if you don't have it, skip it. Or if you have ginger powder, just give it a few. Just give this a good stir. And one thing we want to do, we want to blanch our udon noodles before we put them in the stir fry. That way everything cooks quickly and evenly. Udon noodles, they only take about 2 minutes in boiling water to fully cook through, but we're going to cook ours a little bit al dente because we're going to stir fry them. So let's give them 1 minute and 30 seconds. Just move them around with your chopsticks so they break apart from each other. All right, that looks good to me. We'll quickly drain this and rinse it under cold water. All right, that looks beautiful. Ooh, now I'm craving regular style udon. Big frying pan on. Let's get this on a medium-high heat. Samgyeopsal pieces on. We're going to season with a good amount of salt. Good. Hit this with black pepper. That smell is going to fill the air. It's beautiful. So my samgyeopsal cut was a little bit thick, so we see a good amount of oil on the bottom. Put a paper towel down and soak a little bit of that up. Now let's throw in our onions here, as well as our chili peppers, as well as our garlic slices. Very nice. Mix it around. Stir fry it for around 1 minute. All right, and after 1 minute, we're gonna put in our sauce. So immediately follow up with our blanched udon noodles. Stir this around for 30 seconds so that soy sauce can melt in with the other flavors. Then we're gonna put a handful of our mung bean sprouts in. And then finally, our green onion slices, add that. Stir this around for about 1 more minute or until the mung bean sprouts get tender. And that's it. Woo! Just perfect amount for 2 people. Add just a little few cracks of black pepper on top, and then we can hit it with a few more of the green onions. And there it is, my friends. Better than any food court stir fry mall. Wow, of course it is. It's homemade. Very good. Just mix this up. Release all the steam and all the flavor. Grab a piece of the pork belly. I like this part back here. Grab some noodles if you got the skills. Exactly how I know it. I love this because that soy sauce is not too salty. It plays in the background, lets the natural flavors of the samgyeopsal play with the garlic, and then this cheongyang chili pepper, it provides a slight kick at the end. Not enough where you need water, but just enough to know that you're alive. That's 10 minutes, guys. If you like this recipe, give me a udon. 안녕히 가세요.